Hi guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Izzat Daniel bin Abdul Aziz. My student ID is 20242513 and 26. So, first of all, welcome to our individual online quizzes competition, and I'm gonna explain about a little bit of our project overview. Basically, this event is designed to be interactive and engaging using platforms like Kahoot or Quizzes, or now known as Wayground, so everyone can participate with ease. Our quiz is structured in rounds that increase difficulty and focus on real-life world application of financial knowledge. You'll not only be tested on what you know, but also how can you apply it in real-life scenario. Basically, our scoring system both rewards both accuracy and speed. So think carefully, but don't take too long and get ready to challenge yourself and show off your financial skills. So as you guys can see with the share link, we use the individual online quizzes competition using the interactive platform like Kahoot or Quizzes, but now we mainly focus on quizzes that now known as Wayground. And is this as the same as other quizzes? The scoring system reward correct and timely response. Well, through the financial literacy quiz bowl, students will develop essential skills that go beyond the classroom. They'll build financial literacy and practical money management knowledge, and learning how to make informed choices about saving, spending, and investing. The competition also sharpens quick decision making and critical thinking, as participants must analyze questions under time pressure, which is 30 seconds, and respond with accuracy. And students or participants will practice financial strategies, applying concept to real life scenario, and understanding how small decision can impact long-term outcomes. Well, these skills not only prepare them for the success in the competition, but also for the future, to manage their own financial futures. Moreover, under the description, this exciting event is designed to learn about money management, both fun and engaging. It's an interactive competition where students will participate in live online quizzes. What we use is Wayground, and these two make the experience accessible and interactive, allowing everyone to join in real time, everywhere and anywhere. The competition will be structured into multiple rounds, with each round featuring question and increasing difficulties. We'll start with the fundamentals of financial knowledge, then move forward to more advanced concept, and we'll finally tackle real-life scenario-based problems. This way, participants won't just demonstrate what they know, but they'll also show how they'll apply and that knowledge to a practical situation. And of course, scoring will be based on two key factors, accuracy and speed. Correct answers will earn points, but the fastest correct response will score even higher, creating an energetic and competitive atmosphere throughout the game. Our goal is to create a dynamic learning experience that challenges participants, build confidence in decision making, and most importantly, make financial literacy engaging and fun. So, get ready to put your skill to the test, think quickly, and enjoy the competition. And let's see who will rise to the challenge and be crowned the Financial Literacy Quiz Bowl champion.
Hi everyone, I'm Nurhalisha Nadia. So today, I'm just gonna talk a bit about the objective of this program. Super simple. Basically, the reason we are doing this quiz is not just for fun. The goal is to level up your financial literacy. Meaning what? Meaning, we want you to actually understand money stuff like investing, credit, even retirement planning. But we don't want to do boring lectures. That's why it's an interactive quiz. You gotta think fast, work as a team, and make quick moves. At the same time, this quiz isn't just to test knowledge. It's also to train you on real-life decision making. Spend, save, invest, you gotta pick smart. So, the big picture after this, you don't just know about money. You feel more confident to handle your future financial decisions. That's the real win. Alright guys, now let's talk about what this quiz is really serving. First, It focuses on enhanced financial knowledge. Participants will gain a deeper understanding of important topics such as investing, credit management, and retirement planning. These are not just theories, but skills that can be applied in real life. Second, the quiz emphasizes practical application. Instead of only memorizing terms, learners will be placed in scenario based questions that require quick decision making, whether to spend, save, or invest. This mirrors real world financial decisions. Third, it provides engagement and motivation. Through a gamified approach, participants stay active, competitive, and focused, turning learning into an enjoyable experience. Finally, the quiz delivers performance insights. Participants can immediately identify their strengths and areas that need improvement with feedback provided in a clear and constructive manner. In summary, this quiz is more than just a game. It combines knowledge, practice, motivation, and feedback, helping you walk away smarter, more prepared, and confident in securing your financial future.
Assalamualaikum to my fellow classmates and my lecturer, Madam Nur Zaihanim. So today, me, Abang Nakil Filhadi, is going to present our project timeline. So first stage in our project timeline is research. So what do we research on? We research on the quiz topics that we have. So there's investing, credit, and retirement. We have learned this before in our Monday to Tuesday classes with Madam Nur Zuhainim. But of course, we wanted to do our due diligence and we wanted to see if there's anything that we forgot, and we wanted to make the quiz as perfect as it can be. And of course, we wanted to create a variety of different questions with varying difficulty, but of course, not too difficult. It's only as difficult as us students may face in tests. And what platform would we use? Kahoot or quizzes? That's the only options that we were given. We picked quizzes because it it had a fun tone. The quiz had a fun tone, so that's why we picked quizzes. So second stage is promoting. So what do we promote? So we tell our friends and our classmates, fellow classmates, that we're making a quiz. We're making a quiz on this and such on investing, credit, and retirement, and we're going to give them the links and tell them to answer. So we tell them as well that it's only for fun. I mean, it's for this project, but it's also for fun to see who is better than the other, who and what can we learn from this quiz. That's all for stage one and stage two. So after the first two stages have been completed, we move on to the quiz launch, which was maybe a week after all the promoting, all researching on the quiz. So we launched the quiz by sharing the links to our fellow classmates and ask them to answer it. And then how they get points is by not only by getting the correct answer, but also how fast are they at answering the correct answer. So I think everyone here has used quizzes before in other subjects. So I think everyone is well aware of how you get your points. So then we come to the last stage, which is the result. So in the result, we found that some people did well, but some people maybe not so well. But it's all part of the learning experience. You're not Rome wasn't built in a day. I think that's the correct. Yeah, I think it's correct. Rome wasn't built in a day. So what that means is like you cannot learn everything in such a short amount of time. So whoever did well, good for them. Whoever did not do well, it's a good learning experience. You at least you know, okay, you're doing maybe not so good on here, you can touch up on that. But it's a good learning experience for everyone. I think it's helped everyone to understand this subject much better. That's all from me. Thank you.
For the small introduction, this project focused on evaluating participant performance in an online quiz activity. The result provide insight into accuracy, points, and score, which reflect the level of understanding and engagement among participants. For the objective, first to measure overall performance through quiz result. Next, to identify high, average, and low performer. Third, to assess accuracy level as an indicator of learning outcome. And lastly, to propose recommendation for improvement. For methodology, we have 16 students that participant, and our criteria is accuracy percentage, point earned, and total score. We use platform online quiz system, which is Quizzes with automatic scoring. For analysis, top scorer perform with strong consistency and high accuracy. Mid-level participants show moderate result, suggesting partial and understanding of the material. Low performer struggle significantly, indicating the need for additional learning support. Two participants did not engage, showing a lack of participation. So for the data, I will show you at the visual explanation to know more about how they are doing the quiz. For the recommendation, recognize top scorer to encourage motivation. And I think we need to offer extra guidance and revision session for weaker participants. Conduct follow-up assessment to measure improvement over time. Lastly, for the conclusion, the quiz outcome highlight both strengths and weaknesses across participants. While some excel with accuracy and strong scores, others require target support. Implementing engagement strategies and continuous improvement efforts will help balance performance level and enhance overall learning outcome.
Welcome to our scoreboard now. Let's dive into the latest performance and state and see who is leading the pack. Starting with the elite performance, kids lead with an impressive 13,430 points, accounting for 17.1% of the total. They are setting the bar high with 14 out of 15 evaluation and an impressive 90-30% accuracy. Nafis come in the second place with 10,120 points or 12.9% after completing 12 out of 15 evaluation and achieving 80% accuracy. Together, these two powerhouses account for nearly 30% of the total, demonstrating their clear dominance. Now, for the mid-tier competitors, this group include Muhammad Azam with 7,370 points, Nedi with 7,930 points, Amir with 7,230 points, Handsome with 5,900 points, Ski with 16,660 points, Amanda with 5,420 points, Miski with 3,820 points, and Zevi with 3,160 points. Their contribution range from 4.9% to 10.1%, with Nedi and Muhammad Azam leading the pack. The decline is due to varying levels of engagement, ranging from 7 to 9 evaluation and accuracy of 47% to 60%. Finally, the lower tier participant, Ernest Guy, score 1,000 points, Muhammad Azamuddin has 620 points, and Sufi has 980 points, all contributing 0.8% to 1.3%. Their limited activity, with 1 to 3 evaluation and 7% accuracy, demonstrates potential for improvement. So, why we are seeing the different data? It could be due to the number of evaluation each player complete. More attempts typically result in higher score. Accuracy is also important, higher precision, and new move points. Some may have joined later and created technical difficulty or focus and iterative strategy. It is a combination of effort, skill, and timing.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Amzal Haziq. Now we will take a moment to reflect on our quiz project. From our careful observation of the quiz results, we noticed that many participants initially struggled with some of the questions, especially those that were more detailed or required deeper thinking. However, they were still able to answer the question at the medium level, showing persistence and a reasonable understanding of the core concepts. And this clearly shows that although certain topics were challenging and perhaps outside of their immediate comfort zone, the quiz successfully engaged their knowledge, encouraged them to think more deeply about financial concepts, and provide a valuable learning experience for everyone involved. Following our reflection, we will now like to highlight the key lesson that our group has drawn from this activity. We also found that some questions were confusing and required critical thinking as well as real-life scenarios to solve. This indicates that some participants may have made less informed financial choices in the past. But by taking part in this quiz, they were able to recognize mistakes and start learning how to improve their financial decision making.